Last question before I let you go. Our last interview, we talked about your health, losing weight. You know, I gave you a couple, you know, things that, you know, I could work with you on. Michael Jai White was also concerned and so forth. Has anything changed since then?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I caught pneumonia and the flu. And what I'm glad he heard it, but what he was hearing was long COVID.
Okay.
And when I caught pneumonia and flu, it wiped that out.
So now you're better?
Yeah. I mean, but I've still got to, I still got to work, but I'm not. Look, we've been out here. What did I eat today?
A fried egg sandwich. Do you have a treadmill in the house?
Did you see the stairs?
Not the same thing.
Shit.
Not the same thing.
Walk up them stairs.
I have circular stairs in my house, and it's not even remotely the same thing. Get a treadmill. Get a treadmill and hook up a video game system to the treadmill and see how easy it is to do an hour while playing video games on a treadmill.
I definitely have to do that.
Transform my life.
Really?
I'm in your house right now. You have plenty of room for a treadmill.
But you know what that thing turns into? A hanging rack with clothes.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
hook up a TV. I'm telling you, hook up a TV. I'm going to give you certain kind of video games to play where the time passes very quickly and you can do the treadmill while you're doing it. Every morning I burn 500 calories. Transform my health.
So what do you eat after that?
I usually
you look healthy, but
yeah.
I've had a lot of friends.
I don't usually eat breakfast. You know what I mean? And counting calories is a big deal also. Like, you know what I mean? I don't actively count.
Does it look like I lost some weight?
You look about the same. I'm going to keep it 100. Your friends got to tell you the truth.
Yeah, this dude right here, how many miles you do on your bike?
Probably about 25.
Yeah.
30.
There you go.
He is the healthiest chubby nigga. Why are you do 25 miles?
Well, listen, you could ride 25 miles and then go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and cancel all that out. You know what I'm saying? I remember
he was a vegan for a year straight.
Vegan don't matter for shit. It's all about calories.
Oh, really?
It doesn't matter whether it's vegetables or meat. The calories are calories. For example, like I remember.
Vegetables have a lot of calories?
Yes. Well, if you deep fry them and shit like that, they're swimming in oil. Absolutely.
I have a bunch of carrots in the refrigerator right now. I was like, I'll snack all these carrots.
Yeah, the carrots ain't shit, but you go and dress them up. And,
No.
Put ranch dressing all over them. Yeah.
The carrots are still in there.
Look, I remember the other day, I burned 500 calories on the treadmill. It takes me about an hour at a high incline to do that. And I remember I went to Whole Foods afterwards. I was going to get a scone. And it has the calories. It said 450 calories for this one little scone. I said, nah, I'm good.
So what you eat?
I ended up eating nothing. I said, man, I worked too hard for these 500 calories to give them all back in one scone. At least have it be a little more enjoyable.
I see myself. I see those people with those Ozempics.
Yeah, I've tried that.
And when what happened?
So here's what happened on Ozempic, right? It was almost exactly a year ago. So no one could say, oh, Vlad's only thin because of Ozempic. I stopped. I did it for like 4 months about a year ago. It's been a year since I tried it. What happens with Ozempic is, you know, when you eat too much and you feel like really full, like I don't want to eat anymore?
Yeah.
You feel like that permanently on Ozempic. You always feel full and kind of uncomfortable full and kind of constipated at the same time. And what would happen is I would be constipated for like 4 or 5 days. Then I spend one day just on the toilet all day. You know what I'm saying? And then you will start the cycle over the next week.
Really?
And the weight did come off. Like right now I weigh about 205. So at my heaviest, I was about 230. Once the pandemic hit and I started counting calories and working out, I went down to 205. On Ozempic, I went down about 195.
What's the heaviest you've been?
About 230, 235.
You know what the heaviest I've been? Right now.
Which is?
7,000 pounds.
7,000 pounds.
No. But I'm a little, it's really aesthetics that I'm doing it for.
Well, me too. I mean, I like wearing certain kinds of clothes and, certain like that. But what I'm saying is, so basically, between the constipation and the feeling uncomfortableness, I said, I'm cool. I'll just go back to
Your camera guy's like, is this message for me too? Is Vlad trying to tell me something too?
No, man, listen. So I've been off Ozempic for a year. I gained 10 pounds, which is what I was before the Ozempic, and I've maintained it though. I haven't gone up, but
What's so fucked up is if I lose 100, I'm still fat.
Yeah, but you'll look a lot different. You'll look different and you'll feel better.
Yeah.
I definitely feel better at this weight. See, I'm okay being 205. It's like, I'm not trying to get to like 165. I used to weigh 165 at one point.
Have you seen pictures of me then?
No.
Really?
Well, the first time I saw you was on Friday, so.
I was probably 240.
How tall are you?
6'1".
It's not too bad.
There's pictures of, look at me on, can you look up Faizon Love on Def Jam?
You see, I don't remember the Def Jam Faizon Love.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I watched Def Jam, but every comedian hasn't, I don't remember.
Oh, right. Look
There
at
was so many comedians, you know what I'm saying?
What?
And everyone was new at that point. So
Yeah.
it's not a shot at anyone, but.
I did it when Martin Lawrence was hosting the Good Years.
Yeah.
And then Faizon Love on Showtime at the Apollo.
Is this you right here?
Yes. Is that me?
Is that you?
Yeah.
He's
looking at me. He sees the picture.
You look different.
Yeah.
You look thinner. No, you're not exactly
I'm not slim.
Yeah.
But Faizon Love at the Apollo.
Look that up?
Yeah, look that up. This is all residual weight. Hey, let's go to Popeyes.
There you go, with hair.
Yeah. Yes. That was 9.
Okay.
So it's been
You get back down to that weight.
out.
You can get back down to that weight.
You think so?
How much heavier are you from that weight right now?
I had to be about
So you said 240?
230 right there.
230.
I was 18.
Now you're
19.
7,000. So you were 6,770 pounds more.
Yeah. But I actually, I have a plan on doing that. So, because I want to take my daughter to Disneyland. This is our second time going. And this time I'm going to walk around the mother.
Right, instead of having the little cart.
My daughter's looking at me like, really? Is this what we doing?
Hey man, listen, we want you to stay healthy. We want you to stay around for a long time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's coming from a good place. It's coming from a good place.
When Michael said it, I get it.
Yeah, and he's like a workout fucking freak, with that shit.
Yeah.
Because he's older than both of us.
Is he?
Yeah, he's 89 years old.
I'm gonna tell you who was the Richard Roundtree. Who was with the knuckle? The knuckle right here. The actor, Fred. Can I say something as the friends? I consider as friends.
Michael Jai White is 56.
He's a year older than me.
Yeah.
He's a year older than me. So yeah. No, I get it. But he's
Yeah, he's a great grandfather also.
Really?
Really. True story. He had kids very young though. He was started having kids like 14 or something.
I have one child.
Yes.
And when she's here, she wears me out. That's why we're getting rid of these stairs. We're going to get a ranch.
Gonna slide.
We're going to get a ranch. I got something to ask you, though.
Let's go.
But you got to do this.
Okay.
You got to do this.
Okay, I'm here.
Omar Bradley is a very dear friend of mine and a brother. Are you looking him up?
Yeah.
Well, he says you've been talking shit. And I have to get a phone call. He wants to see you. And I was like, no, brother.
I have no idea who this is. The Omar Bradley that's looking up in Google is an old white guy who was a military officer.
Omar Brad?
Omar Bradley. What does he do?
He's a former mayor of Compton.
Oh, okay. So I interviewed Robert Ladd from Compton Gang Unit, who may have said some negative things about Omar Bradley.
Was it
It was somewhat recent.
probably Lad? Was it Lad that said the shit?
Yeah.
I just don't want you to say the shit.
I didn't say anything. I don't know who Omar Bradley is. I mean, I've never met him or never came in contact with him. He may have said something, but Compton PD and Omar Bradley had real beef. In fact, Compton PD got disbanded at one point, and they had to get absorbed into the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
So
'Cause it was-
some negative things may have been spoken about Omar Bradley,
I some of them,
but I didn't say it myself.
Okay. Because he's a good friend. He's like my brother.
Okay. Shout out to Omar. I mean, but they had the Compton
Oh no, I was
PD
there.
had real beef
I was there.
over that shit. So I think that got brought up in our interview, and it probably hit us
I
radar.
didn't see the interview. I just got the phone call.
Yeah, I'm almost positive I did not say anything
Okay.
personally about him. I may have talked about some of the accusations or whatever else, but I've never actually said anything negative about former mayor Omar Bradley.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. If I said it, listen, there's video out there. I would have to stand behind it. I can't just sidestep it. Yeah, no. Shout out to Omar Bradley, man.
Good friend. Like I said, he's like my brother.
Okay.
So
We should have him on the show. He can confront me with these accusations if he wants.
Trust me, he will.
Let's do it. Omar, come on Vlad TV. He's here right now. He's standing right behind you.
Hey, Omar, come on there.
You know, he's probably wearing my jacket.
He comes out of your jacket.
That's what it is. Faizon Love, man. Filmed at your home for the first time.
First time.
Till next time. Peace.
Peace.